spirit of the dead king is not yet appeased. Perhaps to you I seem to be talking nonsense." "No, indeed, Lady Willard," said Poirot quickly. "I too believe in the force of superstition, one of the greatest forces the world has ever known." I looked at him in surprise. I should never have credited Poirot with being superstitious, but the little man was obviously in earnest. "What you really demand is that I shall protect your son? I will do my utmost to keep him from harm." "Yes, in the ordinary way, but against an occult influence?" "In volumes of the Middle Ages, Lady Willard, you will find many ways of counteracting black magic. Perhaps they knew more than we moderns with all our boasted science. Now, let us come to facts, that I may have guidance. Your husband always had been a devoted Egyptologist, hadn't he?" "Yes, from his youth upwards. He was one of the greatest living authorities upon the subject." "But Mr. Blabner, I understand, was more or less of an amateur." "Oh, quite. He was a very wealthy man who dabbled freely in any subject that happened to take his fancy. My husband managed to interest him in Egyptology, and it was his money that was so useful in financing the expedition." "And the nephew? What do you know of his tastes? Was he with the party at all?" "I do not think so. In fact, I never knew of his existence till I read of his death in the paper. I do not think he and Mr. Bleibner can have been at all intimate. He never spoke of having any relations." "Who are the other members of the party?" "Well, there is Dr. Toswell, a minor official connected with the British Museum, Mr. Schneider of the Metropolitan Museum in New York, a young American secretary, Dr. Ames, who accompanies the expedition in his professional capacity, and Hassan, my husband's devoted native servant." "Do you remember the name of the American secretary?" "Harper, I think, but I cannot be sure. He had not been with Mr. Bleibner very long, I know. He was a very pleasant young fellow." "Thank you, Lady Willard. If there is anything else?" "For the moment, nothing. Leave it now in my hands, and be assured that I will do all that is humanly possible to protect your son." These were not exactly reassuring words, and I observed Lady Willard wince as he uttered them. Yet, at the same time, the fact that he had not pooh-poohed her fears seemed in itself to be a relief to her. For my part, I had never before suspected that Poirot had so deep a vein of superstition in his nature. I tackled him on the subject as we went homewards. His manner was grave and earnest. "But yes, Hastings, I believe in these things. You must not underrate the force of superstition." "What are we going to do about it?" "Toujours pratique, le good Hastings. Eh bien, to begin with, we are going to cable to New York for fuller details of young Mr. Bleibner's death." He duly sent off his cable. The reply was full and precise. Young Rupert Bleibner had been in low water for several years. He had been a beachcomber.